I'm Zilxari and welcome to my wonderful whimsical world. Today I'm going to show you how I spiced up my new model kit, because sometimes in life you just want to make things a little bit extra. Now I have another project up my sleeve for this month, but I kind of didn't get to it, and if you know me, time is not in my vocabulary, so that's just gonna have to wait for next month, which is totally fine. You're just gonna get a longer, cooler video next month. So I hope you look forward to it and let me know what you think I'm gonna be making. Otherwise, any suggestions are always welcomed if I have the time to make them. I started by clipping out the pieces from the runners with some handy dandy snippies, followed by a line removing tool to remove them lines and smooth out any bumps. Once all the pieces were removed and satisfactorily smooth, most pieces were glued together with some contact glue and doused with 2 coats of Mr. Super Clear to make sure they were smooth and flat. The MSC helps the pastels to stick to the model, as the plastic is slippery like a snake. While that was drying, I moved on to the eyeballs. Using Citadel paints, I coated the scleras with some white, mainly because I wanted to keep that consistent painted look. I added some blue to try and colour match the stickers provided with the kit. It was close enough, so I painted the irises that colour. And then my handy dandy camera died. So now you have to deal with the super low quality while I try and explain what I did with the eyeballs. I didn't like the white as it had too many grey undertones, so I ended up going back with some Mr. Hobby White paints to brighten them up a little bit, just like you brighten up my world. Now, it wouldn't be extra if there wasn't just a teeny tiny little bit of glitter, so I used a lot. I used some light blue sparkles from my handy dandy collection, added some darker blue hexagonal looking sequiny little bit bobs, some itty bitty hearts, and some gemstones over some silver hearted sequins for the eye shines. If this is an extra, then I don't know what you want from me, because these eyes be shining. I lined the inside of the face with some black watercolor pencil and used a teeny weeny brush to fill in Mew's little eyebrows. Then comes the fun but messy part. I mainly used two types of pink pastels for shading. I dusted the darker pink across the areas I wanted to be a bit more prominent, and then used the lighter pink as kind of a blending tool between the original color and the dark pastel. I ended up using some whites to brighten up areas where I went over one too many times. When truly pinkified, I sealed with another coat of MSC and glued together the remaining pieces. I had a little bit of trouble getting the eyes in, probably because I had one too many layers of paint, so you can just imagine that I included that as part of the video. Yeah, you totally saw it. Yeah, what do you mean you saw it? You can just rewind, you saw it. Dusting a little more pink near the glued areas to make sure there weren't any blanks, and then I added some red to the little tiny feetsies. Lastly but not least, I used some gloss varnish for the eyes and the feetsies. And then I brought them nice and close so that you could see absolutely nothing. But that's okay, because I have some photos for you. But before we get there, I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a tiny little follow-a-thon / subathon on the 27th of December to the 2nd of Jan. So I'd love to see you there if you feel like any company while you're crafting, or you just want to come hang out with chat and play some games. I'd love to see you there. Yeah. I know. Here's the final product. If you like what you saw, don't hesitate to come back for more. I hope to see you looming around.